Remember MySpace? MySpace.com? Well, at one time, it was the big social media site for friends to get together. And now the thing is about, I'm sure most of you remember it, but the the big thing is that if you had said to people in, say, the year 2005, 2006, when MySpace was at its peak, that in a few short years it would fade into almost complete obscurity, people would have thought you were nuts. But guess what? That's exactly what happened. Within 5 years of, say, 2006, 2007, MySpace was essentially gone. Of course, we all know Facebook basically replaced it. I mean, there's still people on on MySpace, but it's a complete shell of its former self. So uh, now when you hear MySpace, that's first thing you think of is, hey, it once was something big and now it's not. That's why I recommend that we turn the word MySpace into a verb, as in, say, wouldn't it be a great idea to MySpace YouTube? Wouldn't it be a great idea to MySpace Twitter? And of course, wouldn't it be a great idea to MySpace Facebook? In other words, to send all these big social media organizations with run by left-wing billionaires, just send it all of them into obscurity. And we all have the power to do that simply by using alternatives. For example, I just recently started, in addition to my YouTube videos, I started posting the same videos to Rumble.com, which is similar to YouTube, with one big difference: no censorship. No censorship. I don't have Big Daddy, Big Brother censoring my stuff, because we all know what's going on. YouTube, it's getting worse and worse and worse. Earlier this year, if you just said so much as said the word coronavirus in passing, boom, your channel that video would get demonetized. If you now question the election results, your video will just simply not only be demonetized, but probably banned. So, and believe me, it's just getting worse. It's getting worse. So that's my recommendation, is that we start looking for alternative sites. Now, I'll still post my videos on YouTube just because it's so big. But guess what? Right now, my videos from Rumble, those are the ones that I'm promoting on other sites. So when I share my videos, I'm not going to be sharing my YouTube videos. I'm going to be sharing my Rumble videos. As far as Twitter, we have Parler. Now, the one big problem I have with Parler, and this is just a helpful suggestion, this will help Parler, MySpace, Twitter, is that in the search, when I put in I put in barbecue the other day, barbecue, so I get names of people. So when the search came up with people and hashtags, no, I wanted to see, just like on Twitter, if you put the word barbecue in there, you're going to see all the mentions of barbecue. The same thing. Now maybe there is a way to do it on Parler, but I haven't found it. And the fact that there might be a way to do it and I haven't found it, that in itself is a problem. But I'm saying this as constructive criticism. Please, Parler, make it possible to search the use of words, not just for people and hashtags, but for the actual uses of words. Because something like Twitter, I use like for research, same thing. But I would love to be able to use Parler in the same way. And as far as Facebook, I'm still looking. I saw, now maybe somebody out there can help me. I did see a site, a social media site called Diaspora And it got good reviews, but I'm still looking into it. If anybody out there knows something about it, please post it below. But that's what I want to see happen with these social media giants. Now, if they think that they're invulnerable, they got to think about MySpace. Now, MySpace failed for a number of reasons. A lot of it was technical, from what I understand. Also, they were using it as a way to sell like diet pills and remote-controlled helicopter drones. I don't know, but for whatever reason, it failed. Didn't fail because of censorship, but censorship is a damn good reason for these social media sites to fail, because people are getting sick and tired. I mean, and who controls these? The ideology of these social media sites. It's starting to look like President Xi of China is in charge. Like with the YouTube policies. We got to follow the World Health Organization recommendations, we know World Health Organization is controlled basically by the Chinese Communist Party. So that's what I'm recommending when I say let's turn MySpace into a Verb. That means people that are interested in freedom of speech. And now that's another thing. When you say freedom of speech now, liberals get very angry. Do you realize that the free speech protesters in Berkeley in the early '60s, if they try to pull that now in the free speech movement now in Berkeley, California, they'd be denounced as promoting hate speech. Oh my God! Yeah. You know what? The thing is, when you have free speech, there's a lot of things that do make you uncomfortable, but that's how it works. You gotta be able to tolerate. And there's nutcases. There's communists, neo-Nazis, whatever. You know what? That's you gotta be able to just tolerate. And if you're going to be swayed by their speech, then there's something wrong with you. That's the essential problem. But the thing is free speech is definitely being suppressed by the social media giants, and we have to MySpace them. The new verb. I like that verb. Let's MySpace them. So I'll see you later, and happy MySpacing.